Recently, a mum on TikTok has sparked fury after ridiculing and completely half-arsing the angel tree request of a young girl who was a recipient in the campaign. And to make matters worse, it happened in the most magical place of dreams and wonder. Walmart. Now, I wasn't even sure what an angel tree was up until today, but after having read up on it all, I feel as though I'm ready to, properly dive deep into this and tell you all what happened exactly. And also why this is all so irritating. So, without further ado, subscribe to the channel because we're aiming for 300,000 by the end of the year. And also because it's my birthday as I'm recording this. Big ups to everyone who also has a birthday on 18th of November. Tell you who I don't pick up though, famous birthdays. They have my birthday down as the 1st of January for some reason. Someone fix that, please. Because on the 1st of January this year, I had a bunch of people message me happy birthday and I was sat there baffed like, am I being pranked right now? What is going on? And they've still not fixed it, so that's something, eh? Anyway, all that aside, let's just jump right in, shall we? I feel as though it would probably be best to explain what exactly an angel tree is for people like me who don't know about it. There's a lot of people in, I guess just outside of America who have no idea what an angel tree is, because I think it's mainly an American thing. And I'd assume a lot of Americans don't know what it is either. It's not like it's not the most famous thing in the world, I don't think. From what I understand, it's mainly hosted by Walmart. I'll read from the official website. The Salvation Army and Walmart have collaborated to meet human needs for more than over 40 years, and we are inviting donors across the country to give with joy through an angel tree program, recognizing that every child deserves to feel the wonder of Christmas. The Salvation Army Angel Tree program provides new clothing and toys to more than 1 million children in need each year. Once a child is accepted as an angel, okay, so they need to be, it's not like you can just pop any child's name in there, they need to be accepted. I'm guessing there's a whole process to, I guess, maybe figure out if they are low income enough to deserve an angel tree. I mean, when I phrase it like that, it sounds corporate as hell, but I mean, it makes sense, right? Like Elon Musk's kid should not be a part of this campaign, as a recipient at least. Although with how he treats his kids, just maybe actually they should. Donors like you can shop and help bring their Christmas wishes to life. Simply pick a tag off the angel tree located inside your local Walmart store or shop online using Walmart's Smart Good Registry. Once the gifts are received, the Salvation Army will distribute them to families in need, allowing parents and caregivers to place the presents under the tree on Christmas morning, preserving dignity while creating joy. Overall, I mean, it just sounds like a nice, wholesome, wee campaign here. It's one of the few things that I can't really think of any negative effects for. Like, everything has drawbacks, everything has catches. This just seems like a nice, wholesome campaign. And with over 1 million children being helped every year, that goes to show there are a lot of good people out there who are willing to, be selfless for a day or two and give some money to people who are underprivileged in a way that is more, I suppose, maybe, I guess, immediately gratifying than donating to charity, for example, because when you donate to charity, it sometimes feels as though you're just throwing your money into the abyss. Whereas with something like this, it's like, no, you see a child's name, even if their name's not on it, it's like, when you get a piece of paper with a child's wants on it, it makes it all so much more real. And knowing that that kid will get the presents that you give them, it feels a lot more gratifying. Not that that makes it better or worse than donating to charity, it just feels different, right? So I guess more people are likely to do it. Maybe the drawback, I suppose, is that you can't just, donate a couple pennies, like, tills at restaurants or whatever. So if you actually want to fill one of these lists out, you need to spend a pretty substantial amount of money, maybe a couple tens of bucks, maybe. Thinking like, $20 minimum for a decent one, I suppose. Some people have gone crazy with it though. Like, some people have been getting like kids cats and clothes and but I'm talking like loads of stuff. And I mean, it's great to see, it really is. Obviously, the topic of this video did not do that. So let's have a look at this video that has made everyone so angry, shall we? Just a heads up, obviously the original account has been taken down because this woman got lambasted by tens of millions of people even. So we're gonna be using re-uploads for this whole thing.
Angels, so let's go shopping. We're gonna do the little girl first because obviously I've never shopped for a girl, so let's find some Barbies. As you can tell, she gave us a hefty list, so let's see what we can do. They said to spend at least $30, so we're gonna aim for $30.
I mean, straight away, a little weird to intentionally pick a lassie's list if you don't know how to shop for lassies. It would be like if I went and bought, stuff for a snake when I have no idea how to, I guess, manage having a snake. I know it's not exactly the same thing because little boys and little girls are more similar than they are different. But, you're very overtly expressing confusion at how to shop for a girl when there is the option of just shopping for a boy. You could have just picked one of the boys' lists. I feel like you've created a problem here that didn't need to be made.
So she definitely wants a Barbie doll, but my thing is I don't know what ethnicity she is, so I don't know her skin color, so I really don't know what kind of doll to get her. Yeah.
What is Baby Alive? What is Sparkle Brown? What is Baby Alive shampoo? Like, this aisle is nothing but Barbies. I don't know what.
We're boy parents.
Right, we get it. You're boy parent. Why do you keep saying boy parents aren't fucking stupid. Boy parents are just people who are the parents of boys. It doesn't make you any less capable of fucking thinking like a human being. Why did you take the epileptic children to the laser tag center? Oh, well, we're boy mums, so obviously, I mean, it's just how our mind works. Oh, you know what? Fair enough. Fair enough. It's like, go fuck yourself, man. Just, where is the Baby Alive shampoo? All I see are Barbies. I don't know. Maybe go to the fucking shampoo aisle. This is insane. We're like 30 seconds into a 5-minute video here. I've not even seen this in full, but already I'm starting to understand why people were so fucking livid. Are they being like deliberately obtuse to, I guess, up watch time, or are they just generally this dumb? To be fair, I'm not the mother of a boy, so maybe giving birth to a boy genuinely does dock your IQ down a couple of tens of points, hundreds even. You know, maybe that happens. You know, I know a couple of gal back in London who are boy mums. A lot of them were single even, and they were very strong, very intelligent, very fucking great people. Maybe before they had their boys, they were like Albert Einstein level. But whatever, right? Let's just and I've not even mentioned, by the way, she said spend at least $30, and they've gone, okay, we're gonna aim for just about $30. This is not a poor family, but I feel like if they say at least $30, I would say 50 is like a fair amount to go for. Like, oh, you can't ask people to spend that amount of money. Sure, but they didn't need to take that list. This is like when you have like a roommate and you bring home a pack of Haribos and you say, oh, help yourself, pal, and then they fucking eat them all. And you're like, why did you eat all my, I bought them. And they're like, well, you said help yourself. And I'm like, yeah, but in good faith, just be a fucking human, use your humanity for a second. Obviously, I am not giving you permission to eat fucking everything. Now that might be a bit of a personal anecdote to you, and it is, that's happened to me. It fucking pissed me off, but I'm sure we all know someone like that.
Baby Alive, everybody. And that's the whole budget. So I bet you this is like the off-brand of Baby Alive because the packaging is almost identical and the dolls are almost identical. But I don't know how she feels about on-brand, off-brand.
Those eyes look crazy.
Look at those.
Yep, you're getting me in my sleep.
Okay, so she doesn't want a Baby Alive doll. She wants Baby Alive shampoo, and I cannot find that anywhere. So
they got food and diapers, and then powdered doll food.
okay, so she did ask for just a baby doll, so I think we should just go the baby doll route because we'll be able to get her at least a few items.
Perfect start, Carter.
Like, even her own fucking children are screaming at the injustice of it all. It's like, this is the part, look at how much they're struggling to buy a fucking doll. They're like, oh, this Baby Alive doll is the whole budget. Ah, well, it's like this wee girl does not have the concept of money down to a T quite yet. I mean, based on the whole goal of the Angel Tree campaign, she probably doesn't have much experience with money at all. I don't know if the kids, like, put the budget on there. I'm sure the parents contribute maybe a little bit. But ultimately, you go into the store, you pick a fucking Angel Tree note, whatever they call it, you go to the aisle, you realize it's over your budget, then you put it back. You don't go for the off-brand shit. Like, oh, they want a Baby Alive doll, I'll just get them like a fucking tuna sandwich instead. How about that? Close enough, right? Like, you don't need to do this. You're not a better or worse person for not doing it, in my opinion. Most people don't do the Angel Tree thing, and that's totally fine. No one's forcing you to do it. No one's obligated to do something like this. Not as though someone has a fucking gun to your head telling you to, like, do this one thing to the best of your ability. You really don't have to. You could have just picked a lassie who wasn't asking for as much and then got them what they wanted, maybe. Or better yet, stop whining and whinging about this one lassie's request and just get her what she wants. Like, what do you think's gonna come out of this video where you complain about a young, underprivileged girl's wants and needs?
I think we're gonna go with this one because
it covers like 3 ethnicities.
It's only $10. Yeah, you don't know what ethnicity she is, so she's fine.
What is these people's obsession with ethnicity? Like, they care so much about the ethnicity of the doll, but not getting the actual correct fucking doll.
And it has underpants and a headband outfit and pacifier, so. And it's only $10, so we're gonna do this so we can get her some more stuff. So, as I'm reading this, it's a lot of stuff that you really have to, like, look for and know what the heck you're looking for. Like, it says, Baby Alive shampoo, Snuggle Sophia, Barbie Dreamtopia, Mermaid Chelsea doll, like, twirling Ariel toy. I don't even know. I feel bad, but I feel like we should just do the baby doll route. I mean, that's simple, right?
Are you not actually dumb? You know English. She's speaking English to the camera. There are people at Walmart. Everyone in that fucking Walmart probably knows English. Go to one of the employees and say, hey, where can I find the Baby Alive shampoo? I'm a silly old foreigner visiting America for one of the first times in my life. I can count on one hand the amount of times I've been in this country. I am not an experienced American citizen. When I go to Walmart, I am overwhelmed, I'm bewildered, I'm bemused, I'm lost. I want to find I needed a comb this morning. I went to the fucking... imagine finding one comb in a huge fuck-off Walmart. You know what I did? I went to the employee and I said, hello, mate, where can I get a comb? And they said, oh, Dan Kijabo, I fucking love your content. Of course, I'll tell you where the comb is. And whilst you're at it, please have my children. And at the end of it all, I got my comb. No children, though, unfortunately. I denied that request.
All right, you guys, I genuinely think we should do this with the stroller and the little, like, doll carrier. What do you guys think? What do you think?
Yep.
I think so. It's $34.
Is she fucking Dora the Explorer now? Like, this isn't Alive, is it? This wasn't Alive. Definitely wasn't, like. I think you should go fuck yourself. How about that one? She didn't ask for a stroller. She didn't ask for... This is genuinely, like I said before, I want a baby doll. Have a tune-up sandwich instead. It's better than nothing, right? You could have got nothing. It's almost cruel. It's like almost as bad to be told if you get told as a kid, oh, your request wasn't filled out or whatever. Obviously, yeah, that sucks for the whole family. But it's almost just as cruel to be told, oh, your request was filled. We got you everything you wanted, and then you get it, and it's like just not what you fucking wanted at all. Because at least with the first one, you didn't really get your hopes up that you got everything. It's like immediate, like, oh. But with the second one, it's like, oh yes, I'm so excited. For fuck's sake, what is this fucking idiot got me?
Call it a day.
It about
we should get
broke
this
the
for a
show.
little girl, guys? Little girl?
Yeah, let's see. I can pop it out.
That's a good idea. And then what about this, Carter? Should we get this for a little girl? No.
No.
She likes baby dolls. What do you think?
Something.
Alright, baby girl's done. Let's go. To the boy.
Even the wee boy knows. Don't get her that shit. She didn't ask for that shit. Get her some Baby Alive shampoo. It's shampoo. Let me look this shit up. Okay, it's not shampoo. It's actually a whole doll. Ask me. Excuse my silly British ignorance right there. I mean, this looks like it would stand out like a sore thumb. You can find this easily if you just fucking ask for it. Oh my god, so this is what she wanted. And then that doll is what she's gonna fucking get. I shouldn't be laughing. That's awful. It's like, oh, you want AirPods for Christmas, and then you get like these knockoff $5 like cheap fucking Raycon knockoffs that will burn your house down and kill you. It's like sticking a fucking microwave to your ears.
Pookie Pookie, can I see that so I can put it in the buggy? Thank you.
What we're doing is we're donating toys to kids who don't have a Christmas. So what are we doing, Luke?
Getting kids for they can have toys for Christmas.
Amen. There you go.
I think the wee kid understands the purpose of this all a bit more than you do. It's not as though these kids don't have a Christmas, it's that they just don't have presents on Christmas. Christmas isn't really about the presents in my... I guess everyone has a different definition. There is no objective definition of what Christmas is, but I feel like Christmas being about the presents is always the wrong way to think about it. Ideally, in my opinion, the whole point of Christmas is family, and I'm assuming, to be fair, a lot of these kids probably don't have any fucking family, which makes this even more worse. They've got no dad, they got no mum, and they got no Baby Alive doll. They got some shite knockoff fucking twat doll and a TikTok where they get made fun of relentlessly for wanting things for Christmas. This is in Walmart. Oh, I should do this. I should do an angel. I fucking love Walmart. I would do... Let me see where the nearest one is. It's a 48-minute drive. Is there a Waffle House nearby? I can kill two birds with one stone. Yes. All right, I know what I'm doing tomorrow. This is going to be the fucking nightmare combo. We're going to do an Angel Tree campaign, and then we're going to do a Waffle House on the same day. Go subscribe to my second channel, Shepherd Boy, where I've been vlogging my experience here in America, and I'll put it on there. The link will be in the description.
Pencils and rubbers.
They're actually called erasers here. Rubbers are condoms.
Okay, so Jordan looked up the Snuggle Sophia Sparkle Brown, and he said that's exactly what she wants. So he's thinking we should just get that.
What possible complication could arise from that? Okay, Jonathan says that she wants this toy, so he's saying that we should get that toy. It's like, yes. What possible rebuttal are you going to come up with here?
And I was thinking you should get all of that, but I don't know. What do you want to do? You signed up for it.
Look at that.
All right, that's it. She's going to get one present to open on Christmas.
Surely there's an option at Walmart to be like, okay, I'm going to get this part of the note that she wants, but the note is incomplete still, so someone else can come in and sort of do the rest of it, or at least do part of the rest of it. If that's not like a thing that can be done, then I feel as though that is an issue with the Angel Tree. to an extent. Like, I feel as though that should definitely be a part of the campaign. All right, let's figure it out. Here we go. Look at this. This is perfect, actually. A frequently asked questions page. Okay, you don't need to wrap the gifts. They do it for you, which is great. I'm so fucking horrible at wrapping gifts. I'm about as bad as wrapping gifts at McDonald's workers are at wrapping their fucking Big Macs. Like, it's almost as though they punch it every time they wrap it up. That's me with gifts. Okay, here we go. Do I have to buy everything on the list? The giving program consists of purchasing an item, typically with a minimum value of $25. However, there are also higher value items available if you'd like to give more. You can choose to purchase just one item from a list or fulfill an entire list. It's designed so anyone can participate at whatever level they feel comfortable giving. Every contribution makes a difference and is deeply appreciated. So, yeah, it's a load of shit. She could have just got the one doll that the kid really wanted and left the rest of the list for someone else to do. I honestly didn't even know that was an option. Like, I didn't know about the Angel Tree Foundation until watching this, and even my uneducated, silly foreigner mind watched that TikTok and thought, something must be off here. Like, this is such an easy problem that can be solved by the campaign. Like, surely they thought of that, and sure enough, they did. It's on the frequently asked questions page. So if they really so why didn't they just do that then? Why didn't they just get the one toy that she wanted and leave the rest for someone else to get? That is undeniably, just unthinkably better. Like, and I don't mean better as in like, oh, it's better. It's obviously better, as in you would need to actively be trying to do the wrong thing to not think about just getting the toy that she wants. These people must have been so hell-bent on completing the list by any means necessary because I guess in their minds they thought optically it would make them look like better people that they forgot they were doing the fucking worst possible choice. This campaign makes it so easy to be a good person and give these kids the gifts that they've never had before, and you're still somehow fucking it up.
So it's probably that little girl. I don't know. These are... Oh, right here, Club Chelsea, maybe? Right here, Jordan?
Mermaid Chelsea doll.
Oh, damn. She's so specific. I told Jordan, I was like, you just made me do all that thinking and problem solving just for you to go and pick out your choice. So I was like, you know what? Just do the boy. Okay, so what's wrong with Sophia Sparkle?
She wants Snuggle Sophia.
Yeah. Yeah, go ahead, you figure it out.
What is this fucking voice she's doing here?
I told Jordan, I was like, you just made me do all that thinking and problem solving just for you to...
Figure what out? There's no thinking, there's no problem solving. You're buying you're in Walmart. There's no need to think in Walmart. It's a place of dreams. It's like complaining about all the Pythagoras you need to do whilst you sleep. You don't need to do Pythagoras whilst you're sleeping. You're sleeping. All you need to do is sleep and dream about Walmart.
And pick out your choice. So I was like, you know what, just do the boy. Okay, so what's wrong with Sophia Sparkle?
She wants Snuggle Sophia.
Yeah. Yeah, go ahead, you figure it out.
It really isn't fucking rocket science. What's wrong with Sophia Sparkle? Oh, it's not what she wanted. She wanted Snuggle Sophia. But this is just too much for me to comprehend. Fucking, you're gonna have to figure it out yourself, because I can't even begin to imagine what we need to do about this. That stutter right there, by the way. You know, if you're looking at me as someone who appreciates my time on YouTube, you know that I have a stutter, but if not, you think it's the fucking AI malfunctioning. Thank fuck for Naz, by the way, because half the video would just be that stutter if he wasn't editing these. It happens so much. Naz, I'm so sorry, mate. In my defense, though, you live a happier life than me. You have Walmart at your disposal. Like, you live near a Walmart, probably. I have to spend, like, hundreds on plane tickets and accommodation just to go to fucking Walmart over here. I fucking love Walmart, man. I don't know if I've made that clear enough. It's just, I could fucking, I'm not even faking it, man. I genuinely love that place.
We're also getting this for Carter for Christmas. This is like his big present right there. This is like a funny example between men and women and boys and girls. This little boy only put remote control, car, skateboard, soccer ball, Legos. Like literally 4 items. And the rest of that girl's page was like covered up to. So he's gonna be very easy to shop for.
Legos are expensive as hell. What are you talking about? Remote control car, these are expensive items. Way more expensive than whatever the fuck that baby shampoo thing you were talking about earlier was. That was like $20. And again, like, can we not take the piss out of these kids for wanting gifts on Christmas when they've, you know, not had the privilege of getting any? Nothing wrong with being specific about what you want. If anything, being specific about it actually makes it easier to shop for them. It's like when you order a sandwich for someone and they go, oh, can I have the fucking, I don't know, the BMT. And you get there and you're like, can I get the BMT? And then they start asking questions like, foot long or 6-inch? Do they want cheese? What kind of cheese? What sauce do they want? What veg? And you're like, fuck. All I know is they want a BMT. Whereas if they are super specific with it and tell you exactly how they want it, it becomes way easier. Maybe this is a glass half empty, half full sort of scenario, but in my opinion, the lassie is a lot easier to shop for than the bloke because, well, I say bloke, he's a fucking child. But you get the idea. Like, I'm just not sure I agree with that mentality either.
Carter is obsessed obsessed with like extra large vehicles.
Mom, look at this, Mom.
Oh my gosh, I love that. That is so cool. All right, so here remote control cars are about $35 minimum. So I think we're gonna wait and hold off on that and go to Walmart because I feel like we can get more for the little boy instead of just like one toy. I just feel so bad opening one toy.
Look at that.
But I guess one toy is better than no toys.
Wait, does she not know how the fucking Walmart Angel Tree thing even works? All it took was one Google search for me. Is she allergic to asking employees for advice or asking them questions? They're lovely people. They're Americans, you know? Everyone I've met has actually been fucking unreal.
Okay, we went to a different section and they have this, so I think we're gonna get this for the little boy. This is for the little boy. Carter goes, oh.
What do you want?
I'm gonna see how much they are and Daddy's gonna decide.
Mom, pick me up.
Please?
Please.
Carter, look at this big old crane. You like that? You want that for Christmas?
$12.
Oh, perfect. All right, guys, we can get this. We can get this for you guys.
No, I want that.
What? You just said you did.
No, I know. Pick me up.
What'd you say?
$10.
There you go. Look at that. We adopted 2 little Christmas angels, so let's go shopping. We're gonna do a little.
And there you go, that's the shop. Unbelievable. Oh man, there's so much and I just clocked as well. Why'd you buy 2? Like, if you don't have money, why would you do 2? Just do 1 list. You don't need to do 2. If you did 1 list, you could have got that one. Oh man. Again, it's one thing if it's like, we are going to donate to a bunch of different charities. Do I donate £1,000 to one charity or 100 to 10 different charities, right? That is an actual moral dilemma that I guess you could think about and ponder, like the quality of the charities, for example, how much money actually goes to it. There are different factors to consider here. However, if one of those charities was like, we accept £1,000 minimum as a donation, all of a sudden, that is no longer a quandary anymore. You cannot be donating 100 to that charity. It needs to be 1,000. That's kind of what's going on here. It's like, yeah, you could buy gifts for a bunch of different people, like, you know, things that every boy or girl likes, like a video game, for example, or fucking some clothes, some nice clothes, right? People do that all the time. You know, you go to food shelters, you go to charity shops, you donate things. That's sort of the thing that happens. But it's different here because there are specific items that are being asked for, and the girl in particular was extremely specific about the items that she wanted. She does not want the items you're buying her. Do not buy them. Or buy one that she actually wants and leave the rest for someone else, or fuck the boy off entirely and just buy the girl the things she wants, or fuck the girl off entirely and just buy the boy the items. And it seems as though you're so much more sympathetic towards the young boy for some reason. If you've got this almost callousness for the wee girl for being specific about the things that she wants, then why even buy for her to begin with? Did you think you came across well in this video? Either way, there's actually a really great video made by a former Angel Tree kid, so someone who used to be one of the children that was, you know, bought gifts for, and she's given her take on this whole situation, so I feel as though we should hear from her as someone who was actually in a position where they would get these gifts, because I have no fucking idea. There's not really anything like that in the UK. There are similar things, but not exactly like that.
Former Angel Tree kid, and I have some thoughts on this whole Angel Tree debacle. I did watch the video of the couple that went and wanted to spend the bare minimum of $30 for the Angel Tree gift donations. And for some context, I'm the oldest of 3 girls and I was raised by a single parent. My littlest sister also has pretty severe special needs, which made us even more dirt poor, because we had medical bills to pay.
Yeah, that's rough. And especially in America, I hear like people have to run away from ambulances so they don't get the bill for it. I had a story one time, an ambulance ramming into someone on their bike and then them having to pay thousands for the ambulance to take them to the fucking hospital after ramming them on the road. So yeah, I couldn't imagine how much those medical bills were denting your bank account or your parents' bank account. Anyway, let's hear her out, shall we?
Yeah, we were broke, and I believe we benefited from the Angel Tree or school fundraised adjacent system 3 times in my elementary grade school career. And those Christmases were the most magical. There's a lot of layers here, but if you're not currently in the school system or next to it, you probably don't realize that holidays at schools are a massive deal. You are talking about Christmas for a month prior and a month upon returning. Everybody wants to know what you want for Christmas, and then everybody wants to know what you got for Christmas. They make art projects about it, writing projects about it. Like, everybody wants to know what you got. And there were so many Christmases in my life where I had nothing to say. I had nothing to say. And the anxiety that it caused me, not because I really even cared that much that I didn't get anything, but because I knew it was socially embarrassing to not have gotten what I wanted for Christmas. So there were several years that I straight up lied. I found an item in my home that I really loved and decided to pretend that I got that for Christmas so that I could talk about it, so that I could participate in the activities with my peers.
Also really embarrassing for the parents as well. Like, a lot of parents genuinely don't get me wrong, there are a lot of parents whose children end up in situations like having to be, you know, gifted for in these Angel Tree campaign things because they are just shitty. Especially like when you look at the ones that are like all done well and they have nice clothes or whatever, and it's like, you can fucking save $100 at least throughout the course of the year to buy your kids something nice on Christmas. But if I can acknowledge those people can exist, I'm sure everyone can acknowledge that there are a lot of families that genuinely have no choice but to not be able to provide for their kids on Christmas because they have things like medical bills to pay, like this lady here, for example. And for those parents, it's embarrassing for them as well, because in their mind, they know that they are going to be seen as lazy bums. They know they're going to be seen as like bad, horrible parents that don't care about their kids, when in reality, they're working harder than most parents out there. So it just, you know, all around sucks for fucking everyone, really.
Those Angel Tree Christmases were a massive deal, not only personally, but also socially, because then I got to go to school and say, I did get the Cinderella Barbie doll. And it was my most prized possession for like years after that. And I didn't know at the time that we had benefited from this charity/donation system. I had no idea. All I knew was Santa loved me. That is how I felt. I felt like finally I was included, because you don't understand as a kid, you don't understand why your peers are getting things that you are not getting. Even if you do know that you're not in the financial spot, which I did, I still felt like it was something wrong with me. That meant I didn't get the gifts that my friends were getting. So again, those Christmases with the Angel Tree gifting were massive. You wake up, and again, there were 3 of us, so it really did feel like our house was full of presents and everything was magical, and it really instilled some hope in a time in my life where I really didn't have a lot of tangible hope. And on top of that, I was raised by a man, so we were using 3-in-1 shampoo for our armpits and our hair. You feel? So I see these other videos of people going above and beyond and getting...
Yeah, probably using it for fucking toothpaste and car wash as well. I don't mean to dog on men too much, right? I am a man. I like being a man. But you know what? It's the fact that I am a man, which is why I have the knowledge to say some of these men need to wipe their fucking asses properly. The amount of men that don't like wash their... Oh, you know what? Whatever.
...and conditioners and soaps and toothpaste and deodorant. And I can't tell you how much those items meant to me too. I felt like an absolute princess. You're telling me I have a separate conditioner for my hair? You're telling me I have Sweet Pea scented deodorant? I smell gorgeous. I feel gorgeous. It was the best. So watching that video where the couple, I hope, had good intentions, I just feel like it was sort of misaligned. It's not to say that the $30 wasn't enough, that the intentions weren't good and that you weren't doing the right thing, but there are other charities that your $30 could actually make an impact. You could quite simply make 10 gift boxes of just essential items to donate to kids.
That's so facts. Or you could just donate the $30 to a charitable cause on fucking online or something. There are way better, like, you just wasted it, basically. You wasted it on something that the kid's not gonna fucking like because they hoped for one thing and they got fucked over. Like, when there are children writing things on lists, like toothpaste, for example, you know they're in a bad position. You don't fuck with people like that, man. You get them exactly what they want. Or don't do it at all. Or get them part of what they want and leave the rest for someone else. Again, it's just so... It's just bewildering to me. As much as I would like to believe they did it in, like, with good intentions, it's tough to believe they did when there was so many better and more obvious alternatives.
I have a major update from the Angel Tree controversy. Remember, this lady went to the store and begrudgingly picked out an angel tree and then continued to, like, berate her and didn't get her anything that was on her list.
I remember. It would be pretty rough if I didn't remember. It was only a fucking couple minutes ago. Actually, no, it wasn't. I took a break in the middle of recording because I had to go get dinner for my birthday. I wonder if any of you clocked that in the middle of this recording there was like a 5-hour time skip. If you did, big ups to you. If you didn't, fair enough, I did a good job then.
Video saying that I would be more than happy to shop for that Angel Tree girl, and the plot twist is insane. So I'm going to insert a video of exactly what I said. Somebody who had nothing growing up but knew what they wanted, like, that girl is my girl. turns out this girl is my girl, and she's from my hometown, which I have to add, I left immediately after graduating high school. So I was able to get in contact with the person who is in charge of Angel Tree there, and we spoke, and she was so kind. So the gifts have not been turned in yet, but they will be in 2 weeks. So as soon as they are turned in, her and I are going to be in contact, and anything that was not received off of that girl's list, I will be personally fulfilling it. So y'all have such a great day, and it's so funny how this worked out, and I'm just so happy that I'm able to help.
How great is that? That's fucking lovely. Happy ending. Like, the girl's gonna get what she wants. All the stink that people made on TikTok was a really good move, actually. Like, everything's good now. That's fucking lovely. I'm really happy about that, actually. Like, how on earth could you say anything negative about that? That was a pretty big update that I feel as though I needed to put in this video, because it is very important to the story, I feel. Just knowing that it all sort of turned out okay, not because of the initial video, but in spite of it. Or maybe because of it, to be fair. There is a chance that if the initial video was never made, she wouldn't have got what she wanted. I'm not sure what percentage of the lists are actually fulfilled to the extent that they, you know, are filled to. Let's look that up, actually. Okay, I've been looking for a bit, and there isn't really an exact number. Some numbers say nearly 100%, some numbers say like 50%, and some say 25%. So yeah, I'm really not sure. If any of you know, feel free to tell me in the comments, because I have no idea. Anyway, she predictably released a response to the whole drama, because people started shitting on her, just like I am in this video here. Not mindlessly, there is, you know, some, I guess, basis to the criticisms that I'm giving her. But she did come out with a response. Like I said earlier, everything has been deleted, so those TikToks cannot be found fucking anywhere. I have looked. So we'll be looking at them through the lens of Danielle's channel, because Danielle made a video on this whole thing. Go show her some love. And she has some clips of those deleted TikToks, so we'll watch it through her.
I have seen so many videos about people regretting doing an angel tree, and I would read the comments, and it will have the truth, because I posted an angel tree video. I got so many comments about this saying, don't put the tag back. If you can't buy everything, put it back. Okay, first of all, y'all need to go watch Mickey's Once Upon a Christmas again and figure out the true meaning of Christmas. Let's get that straight, okay?
Newsflash. There is no true meaning of Christmas.
It's gonna sound like I'm fucking plagiarizing now, because I was about to say the same thing. Me and Daniel, we're on the same wavelength here. It's a social construction, right? Like, what's happening here is she is morphing the definition of Christmas to fit what she did. If she went out and kicked a wee boy in their tiny baby balls and recorded that and posted it on TikTok for millions to see and got shit for it, she would then go, well, don't we all know that the meaning of Christmas is to kick 8-year-old boys in the knob? The louder they cry, the better their Christmas will be. It's like, oh, the meaning of Christmas is to, what's she gonna say, get a gift no matter what? The meaning of the Angel Tree campaign is to get the children what they want. If you want to talk about your definition of Christmas or whatever, you can do that with your family, not some other fucking family that you don't know. Because they're not gonna sit there like, oh, you know, the whole world doesn't align with your worldview of what Christmas is. For some people, it's just another day. For some people who are lonely, it's like the worst day of the fucking year.
I don't think they care what Mickey Mouse has to say.
And second, it is so funny when I see people come on TikTok, come on videos in general.
That's facts, actually. You know what? That's insane. She was using Mickey Mouse as an example. You guys need to read Mickey. How about, you know, the Bible? Isn't that the basis of what Christmas is about? And the whole thing is like, it's family, right? Who gives a fuck what Mickey Mouse's opinion on Christmas is? Who gives a fuck what the Bible says about Christmas? You know, what Christmas is now is so far removed from what it was when it started as a tradition, I guess. Like, it's a completely separate thing. That's like saying to someone, well, if you really want to know what the meaning of family is, I would recommend watching the Minions movie.
We have 1, 2, 3 items, all that were on that little girl's list, okay? Wait a second, hold on. I got something better. Look at the date. Picked up November 10th. Today's November 12th. I posted that video last night, so that's embarrassing for you guys. People who are going out of their way to help other people who can't do something for their kids, let's not judge them.
But you were judging the kid. You were judging the kid for wanting specific things on the list. And by the way, like, how can you criticize people for jumping to conclusions when all we're doing is going off of the exact information that you have provided us from your video? You say in your video, the boy is so easy to fucking buy for. The girl is shit to buy for. She's fucking annoying me, the silly little idiot. She's so needy. Oh, who wants a fucking specific shampoo? I'd rather just, I'm a boy, mum. You figure it out.
What do we have here? We have 1, 2, 3 items, all that were on that little girl's list, okay? Wait a second, hold on. I got something better. Look at the date. Picked up November 10th.
Why does it say November 10th? Does it actually say that? She says, look at the date, picked up November 10th, but I don't see November 10th anywhere on the screen. Is that me being silly? Naz, if that's me being silly, then, like, put a note on the screen right now or cut this because I genuinely can't see it anywhere. November 10th anywhere, so there's a very high, well, it's possible that she just, you know, bought this all after she started getting shit. This could very easily just be damage control. Like, she showed no intention of getting these toys in the initial video. So what we meant to believe here, that she was purposefully acting like a villain in that first video so that people would hate her, so that behind the scenes she could do something nice? I'm sorry, I don't buy that for a second. If you were gonna do this really nice thing and get the toys that she actually wanted, you would have made that public when you did it. You would have put that in the initial fucking video. I do feel like this is just her doing damage control. Like, she says it was done November 10th, the video was November 11th or whatever, but I don't see November 10th anywhere. She says, look at the date, November 10th. I'm looking for the date. It's nowhere. Does she think by saying that November 10th is on the screen, people are just gonna believe that without actually looking at the screen? Is it here? No, I can't, it's nowhere. Look at the date and she points here, but she's pointing at the fucking word licensed.
Picked up November 10th. Today's November 12th. I posted that video last night. So...
Oh, she's a fool. She's a fool. And she's got... That is so embarrassing for you. Yeah, she's a fucking fool.
I hope that every single one of your angels that you guys said negatively about my own angels make out better than the 3 toys that I got her, and the remote control car and the soccer ball and whatever else he got, because I told him, I said, you're gonna finish this because you're the one who signed up for it. And I literally said in the video, I was like, I just picked out 3 items for this little girl. You said it, you didn't want to get those, so I was like, you figure it out. Sure enough, he did. November 10th, today's the 12th. So like, guys, first of all, if these kids are truly in as much need as you guys are saying that they are, they would be grateful for anything. And they're like, they probably get off-brand stuff all the time.
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness, she's so unlikable, isn't she? First of all, what do you mean if these kids are as desperate as we say? There's no if. They are a part of the Angel Tree campaign because they are disadvantaged, not because they might be. It's not us saying that they're underprivileged or whatever. It's them being underprivileged, hence them being a part of the fucking campaign. There's no if, you fucking tosser. Also, they would be grateful for anything. It's like, look, I'm sure it's I don't even want to say it's better than nothing, because that lends legitimacy to this stupid argument. It's like I said earlier, you ask for a Barbie doll, you get a tuna fucking sandwich. It's not a matter of, well, I'm poor, so I'll be grateful for anything. It's a matter of, why the fuck did I get this? This is not what I asked for at all. Like, how far does that logic go? You give a fucking poor kid who can't afford anything with a peanut allergy a fucking Snickers, and because they don't have shit, they'll be grateful for it, even though they'll fucking die if they eat it? It's like, no, they asked for a Mars bar. There's clearly a reason why they asked for the fucking Mars bar, so get them a Mars bar.
This is their one time out of the year to get stuff. Okay, that's great. At the end of the day, they're gonna be grateful for whatever they have, and if they're not, that's on them and their upbringing. Like, you can't, I grew up poor.
Holy shit, woman. That is like such a pathetic thing to say. Like, you should genuinely be ashamed of yourself. If they're not grateful for the tuna sandwich that I get them after they asked for a Barbie doll, then it's their parents' fault for being shitty parents and not doing like a proper upbringing for them. Fucking clown. You know how much these parents are probably struggling already? They don't need you on their fucking backs for bullshit. So again, there was a way to go about this has been the trend with the last couple of videos on this channel. What you did initially isn't evil by any means. It's just distasteful. It can be amended, right? If you had opened with like, you know what, guys? I fucked up. I understand why I fucked up. And to make amends, I will be buying the girl the toys that were on the list. Here's proof of that. I don't think anyone in good faith could be like, oh, well, fuck you. You still did this horrible. Everyone be like, you know what? Fair enough. You fucked up. We all fuck up. But it's okay. You got the girl what she wanted. You've made amends. You've taken accountability. We'll move on with our lives. But when you fuck up online, it's actually a great opportunity. If you're smart and like decent, it's actually a great opportunity to show your audience that you are okay with taking accountability, that that you are, I guess, trustworthy, if that makes sense. That you're not scared of admitting when you're wrong. These are all very admirable traits to have and very difficult traits to have. So I understand why she's not done it, because it's tough. Like, it does require a lot of self-awareness. It requires a lot of, like, I don't know, you need to push your ego to the side a little bit and admit that you are wrong. But especially when you're an influencer and a mother and, like, in these positions where you have the ability to get kids these items, you probably should have that a little bit. And you have the money to buy the items. You bought the items. We've seen it on the Amazon. Who knows when, but you bought them. So you could have done that in this video. It's like, okay, you bought the item, so surely that means you acknowledge not having bought them would be shitty. So surely you understand why the internet is angry at you. So wouldn't it have been way better to go, you know what, guys, I understand why you're mad. Just a heads up, I did buy all the items privately, but sorry for the initial video, it was distasteful. Again, my bad. But all's well that ends well. You know, she got everything she wanted in the end. But no, she had to take the fucking ape brain approach. Like, what is this shit, man?
That is so genuinely disgusting that if they are not grateful for whatever they get, then that's on them and their upbringing. And we're talking about kids who are poor.
Yo, big up Danielle. Everyone go subscribe to Danielle. You know, she's spitting facts right now.
Who saw her, and if you guys, I literally watched a video of a girl who saw her angel parent post the stuff she bought her child for the angel tree and just bashed her. And I was reading the comments and people were like, this is why I don't do angel trees, because they ask for stuff that I can't even buy my own kids. And it's like, don't even say like, leave it for the people who can buy stuff. Because hold on, let me look it up. Okay, so y'all got lucky and there's no set number for how many angel tree children do not get picked up, but I was
oh my god, we've had a parallel experience. We both did the exact same thing.
One was Salvation Army from 2024 that still needed 150 kids to be chosen, and one was another one that needed they actually had 70 that didn't get picked up. So just look at those numbers. Like, not every kid gets adopted, so don't say just put the tag back and let a family who can do it. Okay, that's insane to say to somebody who's donating, and we're also donating to animal shelters.
It's not insane to say. You can disagree with it, but I don't think you could say in good faith that it's an insane thing to say. You can definitely, at the very least, understand the logic behind it. At the very least, if you are to buy those kids off-brand things, maybe do it, like, closer to the end of when, like, if the campaign is just about to end, fair enough. Like, if there's one day left, it's very obvious that this person will not be chosen or picked up, then I say do it and leave a wee note or something if that's possible. But one of the biggest issues here that you haven't addressed is that you went on camera and did it all on camera for your fucking TikTok page whilst ridiculing the wee girl and, I guess, complimenting the boy for not being as specific or difficult with their requests. I think there is a good thing to be done. Like, again, if we're at the end of the campaign, it's like the last 2-3 days, it's very obvious that their shit won't be picked up. You get a bunch of people's stuff and you buy them some off-brand stuff, you try to fulfill it to the best of your ability, despite not being able to do it completely, then yeah, getting them something would be better than nothing if they are pretty much guaranteed to have gotten nothing. But like, it was mid-November when you posted that video, the 11th of November. So much time. There was so much time. Also, what was that weird bit at the end about you donating to animal shelters? Like, that's relevant here at all? Good for you. I mean, that's a good thing, you know, kudos. I'm glad you're doing that, but like, don't bring it up as some way to sort of morally grandstand and prove yourself to be a good person. It's like, we're not talking about that right now.
That was my charity. The angel tree wasn't even my choice. It was Jordan's. I pursue animals when it comes to donating because, like, animals didn't ask to be here. I mean, shit, kids didn't ask to be here either, but...
fuck is he even talking about now? Like, what is this? What? This isn't meant to be a response to the awful out of taste fucking, like, angel tree video you've done, and you're sat here like, well, you know, a badger didn't choose to be on this planet. Well, you know, kids didn't choose to be on the planet either, but if you think about it, a lion can beat an elephant in a fight, but only if there's like a whole pack there, but even then it's gonna be pretty tough. Like, elephants are game bastards, you know. And also, like, lions can fuck off. Tigers are the real king of the jungle. What is this? What are we talking about? I don't care whether or not animals decided to be on the planet. That's not the topic of discussion at the minute. Why were you making fun of this underprivileged young girl for asking for Christmas presents? Well, animals didn't choose to be on this planet. Also, you need to watch Mickey Mouse.
You would catch me on a foot website trying to buy my kids their damn Christmas.
Yeah, that's mental. You would catch me trying to buy my kids Christmas presents on a foot website as opposed to what? A angel tree thing. It's like talking shit about the whole why did you even take part in it if you have this clear disdain for families that, you know, are asking for those things anyway? If you think it's that fucking below you that you would rather be caught on a foot website, whatever the fuck that is, selling feet pics, I guess, to buy your kids Christmas presents. Because what, you see the Angel Tree Foundation as like a sick form of charity, Walter White style? What is it with these fucking influencers doing things that aren't like unforgivable to begin with and then exposing themselves to be genuinely horrible fucking minded people? But this is just classic influencer entitlement narcissism. You need to get a fucking grip, lass. Like, seriously.
And I truly think that the world just needs happiness.
Oh, you know what? I've been chatting shit, but that is an incredibly deep sort of etymological statement being made there. I'll repeat it for those in the back. The world truly just needs happiness. No, not a penis. I'll say it a bit louder. Happiness. You know what, guys? Whilst we're at it, I actually think grooming children is bad. Yeah, I know. Brave take. I think grooming children, not great. I'm not a big fan. Boo. This is me when I spot someone trying to groom a child. Boo. Shame on you. Boo. Shouldn't be doing that. Not very nice to do that. It's actually quite bad. I don't agree with your methodology right now. I think the world will be better if you weren't doing that, actually.
It needs kindness, okay?
Needs kindness. Nothing kinder than putting down anyone who is part of the Angel Tree Foundation campaign by saying that there is more value in selling foot pictures to buy your kids Christmas presents. That's a kind thing to say, isn't it? Oh, you gentle soul. Really warms my heart, tickles my bumhole when I hear amazing statements such as that one. Fucking inspiring, it really is.
So y'all just look silly. And this blush is too damn red. But it's okay, because I don't take shit personal, but I just don't like hypocrites either. So may y'all's angels be blessed, because by the looks of my comments, they're about 70 adopted angels. Anyway, have a great day, and be kind to somebody, okay? You guys are grown adults. Let's just act it.
How about you? Oh, go fuck yourself. I really don't like her. This is one of the worst this is the most you've shown your true fucking colors here response video I've ever seen. She just can't, this is her response. She's trying to paint herself to be a good person, but she just can't hide how clearly a shit person she is. Maybe not a shit person. It's presumptuous to make statements like that based on videos like these, but a very inconsiderate person at the very least. And she's saying a bunch of shit things.
So I think that video was posted 11/11, okay? So it was exposed to the world on 11/11, right? The order purchased from Walmart with the proof that it was purchased, the order confirmation, whatever it was, 11/10. So we had already...
So can we see that, though? Because the screenshot you showed last time the date wasn't there. And now you're just not showing any screenshots.
The little girl's items off of her list. Before that video was even posted, before you guys even knew, we went angel Christmas tree shopping.
Wait, so then what was the fucking video then? If you already got the gifts, what were you shopping for? Aren't you changing the story a little bit from what the fuck you said earlier?
This is my point. They're like, oh, well, you didn't include that in the context. I shouldn't have to. If somebody's donating their own money and their own time, I shouldn't have to clarify what all I bought.
Is she dumb? You said in your initial video, oh, I can't get the Angel Baby shampoo or whatever. Why the fuck would we assume that you had bought the Angel Baby shampoo the day before online? It's like, yeah, fair enough, you don't have to tell us what you bought, but you are actively deceiving us if what you say is true, which I highly doubt, by the way. It's like if I were, I don't know if this is a good example, by the way, so tell me if it is or not, but it's like if I called it's like if I made a point to tell people I was gay in every one of my videos, right? Every single one of Dan Kijbo's videos, I mention how I'm gay at some point, right? So the whole internet thinks that I'm fucking gay. One day, someone calls me out for queer baiting because they know that I'm not gay and that I'm lying about it. And my response is, well, I don't need to talk about my sexuality. Like, what are you doing? That's a really personal part of my life. It's like, yeah, fair enough. You don't have to talk about your sexuality. If it's something that you weren't vocal about before, you shouldn't have to be vocal about it. But there's a difference in not not talking about it and actively deceiving people and lying about it for the sake of views and money. Or I don't know, pandering to a certain audience and trying to attract them to your page, which isn't exactly what's happening here, but the fact is she was lying, she was deceiving people. Well, again, I don't even think she was. I think she was being truthful in that initial video, and now she's changing the story. But even in this changed story, even if what she's saying is true, it's still bullshit because she was deceiving people if it's true. Like, she was straight up lying to us in that initial video. I think she's lying now. I think she's just a fucking liar in general. And I think no matter what the story is, it's shitty. Like, no matter how you spin this, there is no situation where what she has done is moral and just and good.
Related the truth and
such a stigma for Angel Tree. Like, you have to buy everything off the list. This is what discourages people from actually donating. And this is why trees are left so full. Because people are like, if you cannot buy everything off the list, then you don't need to get anything at all. Put it back. So the tag can just sit there, or you want to risk the opportunity that maybe somebody will buy everything off of their list. Like, it's just crazy.
So I feel for most people, like, these Angel Tree campaigns are at their local shopping center, their local Walmart. So you would be going in, or week in, week out, I guess more realistically, and seeing the tree. You would be seeing the names fall off. And as the deadline for the Angel Tree thing, like, comes closer, you would be seeing the names that are still on the list. Me personally, I don't know if this is a widely held opinion. You gotta remember, I don't exactly know all the ins and outs of the Angel Tree campaign. But like, the closer you get to the time it ends, the more, I guess, justifiable it is to get a note up and get maybe some, like, things that are slightly different from what is being asked for. There should also definitely be an option to just straight up donate money so that the workers themselves or like insiders can just buy the gifts for people. Surely that is an option, right? Yeah, you can just donate. Like, you can just donate money. You don't need to actually get items. I guess the items are just, I guess buying the items and stuff is just sort of a fun, interactive way of doing the whole thing, like a fun way to give to charity. But you don't need to do it. In fact, that donation page there is probably why so little people aren't catered for eventually. Like, from everything I've seen, it is most probable that the majority of kids under the Angel Tree campaign get what they want. It's probably because of that option to just donate money there. So the whole thing about like, oh, well, you saying they need to get the exact thing actually discourages people from donating. It's like, no, it doesn't, because you don't need to buy anything. You could just donate money. Like, everything about this is ridiculous, man. She's so full of shit.
You guys want to bully and bash, that's on you guys as a person. I know what I did, and I know I gave 2 little kids a Christmas.
You bullied the wee girl for being a difficult, you almost called her like bratty in it, and then you bullied all the fucking parents for having to put their kids under this campaign, saying, oh, I would never stoop so low as to do something so fucking disgusting. And you didn't say that, obviously, but you might as well have, genuinely.
So that's fine with me. I will say that was Jordan's charity. He picked the tags, he read the tags. I didn't even read them. I didn't pick them. I didn't even want to do the vlog, but he said you should vlog.
Shut up. You're an adult, man. You did it. It don't matter if you didn't want to. You chose to fucking do it. You have self-autonomy. You have the ability to choose whether or not you vlog the whole thing. You weren't being held at gunpoint. You chose to vlog it and put it on your TikTok page.
Pick up an Angel Tree for a child and complain about it the whole time, and not only complain about it but do the bare minimum. Put the shit down. There's a creator on here that picked up an Angel Tree, and the child asked for 4 toys. She ended up getting them 2. Then as she's looking for items for the little girl, she's complaining about it the whole time. Nobody asked you to pick it up. And then when she received all the backlash for being an ass, her response is, if they're really in need, they're gonna appreciate what they had. I'm sorry, they're gonna appreciate...
Yeah, I mean, when you phrase it like that, it just goes to show truly how ridiculous it all is. Side note, by the way, I wish my cars were as fucking nice as this lady's. I'm actually gonna click off that video. I'm getting jealous of her hair. Without doubt, the best video that I've seen regarding this whole situation is this one here. The person is called Tat Talks, or Tatiana Talks the Talk. And the funny thing is, this isn't even a response on the initial Angel Tree video that we're talking about here. This video was posted in 2024, the 22nd of December 2024. So this has nothing to do with the Angel Tree situation that we're currently talking about, but I think it is a really good take on the Angel Tree campaign in general and people's mindsets towards it that I feel as though it's almost imperative to put in this video. I fucking really respect what this woman has to say about it all.
I keep hearing just because they're less fortunate doesn't mean that they deserve less than, anyone else's kid. Unfortunately, our reality does not always mimic what we deserve. We see it every day. People go through things that they don't deserve. Some kids live in bigger houses, not that they deserve it more, but this is just the reality of life. Same goes for Christmas. Because the truth is, some parents start shopping in January. Some parents cut corners in other places. They don't get their hair done, their lashes done, to be able to afford the Christmas that they know that their children deserve. Why? Because it is their responsibility and their responsibility alone. This goes for every parent. It is not anyone else's responsibility to afford your children a magical Christmas. Help that you receive is a plus. The problem with some, do we know what the word some means before you guys come for me? Some of these parents that I'm seeing, you know your children deserve everything that they want, but you want other people to put the effort and the time into making that happen because you failed to do so.
And that goes against one of the biggest points that this fucking cookie dough lady, whatever her name was making, which is like, I bet you guys aren't even donating. It's like the argument that donating, like half-arsing the fucking list is better than not donating at all. I don't even know if that's true, because it's not your responsibility to donate. If you don't want to donate, I don't think you should be shamed for that. They're not your kids. I'm sure you have issues in your life. You have problems that you need to solve. I think there is something to be said about people who morally grandstand about how much people donate to charity. Like that Billie Eilish thing. Didn't she donate like a couple, like tens of millions to charity? And then there are people saying like, oh, you didn't donate enough. You didn't donate enough. And it's like, I bet these fucking people don't even round up 20 pence at the McDonald's cash machine. There is something to be said about that. But when it comes to the Angel Tree stuff, I think it's different because of the amount of money required and also the fact that it's going towards, you know, someone else's child. Or more specifically, that they're Christmas gifts, right? A lot of these aren't necessary for life. It's just sort of a bonus.
And I'm talking about the parents that said that Angel Tree failed them. No. You failed them. Angel Tree cannot fail them because it is not their responsibility to make it happen for them. Does that make sense? And the saddest part about this to me is the parents that have their lashes done, their nails done, but you couldn't take 365 days in a year and figure something out to do a little something for your kids on Christmas. That doesn't sit right with me because it becomes the bad apples for the bigger picture, and that is the families that are actually in need. Now, the people that are donating, you're not off the hook. Because if somebody is asking for a $20 Barbie doll and you're going to the dollar store and getting whatever's left on the shelf because it's $1 and it's not the Barbie doll that kid asked for, like, why are you doing that?
I fucking love this video so much, man. Naz, put her TikTok on screen again because she's fucking spitting right now. And just to reiterate, remember she said that's a problem with some of the parents that have their kids under this sort of Angel Tree campaign. Only some parents say, oh, Angel Tree failed us or whatever. That's not all of them. So it's not to say that the fucking little girl here that is getting these like really off-brand fucking Barbies that this cookie dough lady bought, it's not as though that little girl's parents are like these spoiled bratty arseholes, right? The likelihood is they are underprivileged and they're trying their best, right? That is the likelihood. I guess the point being made here is that there are fucking arseholes on both sides of the equation. And in this case, the arsehole is the buyer, not the receiver.
If you're doing that, you need to check your heart posture. Why are you donating? Are you donating for your own ego? Are you donating to be able to say you did, to be able to post it, to be able to feel good? Or are you donating to put a smile on that kid's face? Because if it's the second one, there's no reason that you need to cut corners to get something that's already not affordable. If a $20 Barbie doll is something that you need to cut corners for, then you shouldn't have picked up that ticket.
Yeah, exactly. And based on the girl's response to this whole drama, based on that mother's response to everything, the shit that she spoke about the kids, about the parents, I think we know what the reason was for her buying those gifts. Also based on her not actually showing the dates. And that's not me saying without doubt that she is lying. I just think it's weird that she never actually showed the dates. Even though she was so confidently saying, oh look, here are the dates, they're on screen right now. It's like, no, you aren't donating to actually put a smile on the kid's face. You were donating for your shitty TikTok channel, for your vlog, to appease your own ego, make yourself feel better, to morally grandstand over everyone else. Well, at least I donated something. What the fuck did you do? It's so tasteless.
Now, the parents that are allowing their kids to write down iPads and tablets and phone and this and that, can they write it down and ask for it? Sure. Maybe that somebody's going to get it for them. But to come on here and be upset that your kid didn't get an iPad when you have 3 kids writing down 3 iPads, that's called entitlement.
Yeah, I mean, that's facts, but it's not really relevant to the situation that we're talking about right now. Especially because that young girl was not asking for anything really outside of the realm of possibility or reasonability. Like, they were very reasonable gifts, I felt. I mean, you can see in that Walmart thing, like the basket that she actually ended up buying for them, it was like $40. It really wasn't much at all. So it almost makes the half-arsing and pettiness from that initial video that much more frustrating. Like, was this really fucking necessary? None of this ever needed to happen. But speaking of things that never needed to happen, this channel has been doing really well recently, and we're aiming for 300,000 by the end of the year. It's coming up. It's creeping up. The end of the year is creeping, and we're so close. We're almost there. I'm so fucking excited. I want to reach it so bad, and if we don't, Oh, Nelly, you guys are in for it. Oh, you guys are in for a... I can't even describe what you guys are in for, but you will fucking regret it. What am I doing, man? I'm sorry. We're ending the video in it. That's sort of... I feel like we've covered everything we need to here. As always, feel free to tell me what you agree with, disagree with in the comments below. But with all that being said, like, subscribe, and hopefully I'll catch you on the next one. Bye.